Hello everyone, you are on the Moby channel and I am glad to see you on my channel again. Today we received a new leak of information about the second part of episode 70, but this video is dedicated to the topic of what if, so we will discuss this leak and the release date at the very end, and the main topics of this video will be very interesting animations dedicated to the topic of what if, specifically what if ASTRO toilets were destroyed in episode 60. Which if Titan Tvman was able to infect Skibidi Toilet in episode 67, and what if Titan Tvman didn't have time to put his hand up in time and catch his blade, and also show you a new interesting universe that I recently stumbled upon. Therefore, be sure to watch this video to the end, like and subscribe to the channel, as well as join my Discord server. All the necessary links will be located in the first pinned comment. In any case, we are starting, and we'll probably start with the most interesting thing. The same author, thanks to whom I opened this column on my channel, posted a new video dedicated to the topic what if in this new episode of his ASTRO toilets were defeated in episode 60. But how did it happen? Take a look for yourself. The episode starts the same way as the original 60th episode. Two cameraman scout agents are watching how ASTRO toilet communicates with Titan G toilet, and it's a pity that we don't know the Skibidi language, because we don't understand a word of what they're talking about. But we definitely understand that ASTRO toilets doesn't like the way Titan G toilet works and decide to destroy it. In the original episode, Skibidi the scientist appears at this moment and saves G toilet. But in this version the scientist does not appear and ASTRO toilets bring the matter to an end, but when they eliminate G toilet they realize that it was not the real Titan, but only his clone. On their face, you can see surprise and misunderstanding of what is happening, and then a powerful laser beam flies into one of the ASTRO toilets, which incapacitates it, after which it can no longer fly. Then a Skibidi scientist appears and destroys the second ASTRO toilet with the help of his acid cannon. Then we see how the real one appears, Titan G toilet, and it was he who shot at ASTRO toilet. Then a Skibidi dialogue takes place between them again, and the real Titan G toilet destroys ASTRO toilet, and then, as in the original 60 episode, the Titans notice the cameraman agents and destroy them. This concludes the first episode of What If for today. And write in the comments whether you liked it or not. Personally, I really like the work of this author, so after watching my videos, be sure to go to the channels of the authors whose videos I will show you today and personally watch their episodes. I am sure that you will really like them. And the second author for today is Boom Tunes, and his episode is dedicated to the topic of what if Titan Tvman could infect toilets in episode 67. This episode begins with the Titan Tvman's blade crashing into the scientist's Skibidi TV. Then, as in the original 67 episode, the Titan Tvman appears and begins to attack the scientist Skibidi. Then as we see, the Titan G toilet appears. That is, in this episode the G toilet did not fly away, but in the original it happened. Next, the Titan G toilet begins to attack the Titan Tvman, and Skibidi the scientist using his mechanical tentacle pulls out one of his TVs from the Titan. Then ASTRO toilets arrive, and one of them holds the Titan and releases Skibidi parasites, and the second holds the Titan at gunpoint so that at any moment he can shoot. Then two Skibidi parasites break the side screens of the Titan Tvman, and the third parasite was able to connect to the Titan system and took control of it. This can be understood by the fact that the color of the Titan Tvman reactor began to glow yellow instead of the usual purple. Then ASTRO toilets fly away, and the Titan speakerman and cameraman begin to come to their senses. From what they saw, the Titan speakerman issued a characteristic loud roar. Perhaps he thought that a loud sound wave would help Titan get rid of the Skibidi parasite. But as we see, it did not help, and the Titan Tvman is now fighting for the side of Skibidi toilets. This ends this episode. Rate it from 1 to 10 in the comments. Personally, this one told me that if I really liked the episode, and I will be happy to wait for other episodes from this author. His animation reminds me of the animation of another very talented author, specifically Spidarand, and just the next one that if he did the episode. This episode is dedicated to what would have happened if Titan Tvman had not managed to deliver on time his hand and catch the blade that ASTRO toilet threw at him in the first part of episode 70. Well, the episode begins the same way as the original episode, and specifically ASTRO toilet was torn apart by Skibidi DJ, and then Titan cameraman tried to attack him, but ASTRO Toilet easily caught an energy projectile and shot it back at Titan Cameraman. Then ASTRO Toilet dodged the energy projectile of Titan Tvman, and this scene. Yes, something happened that many feared in the original episode. ASTRO Toilet threw the Titan Tvman blade with great speed from the Titan screen, and the speed was so high that the Titan did not have time to react, and its main screen in this episode was smashed. But what happened next? Next, the Titan, like a real Gigachad, pulls out a sharp blade from his screen. He holds his hand in front of his screen and realizes that he sees nothing. Then the Titan Speakerman apparently offers him his help or gives him some advice, and the Titan Tvman utters a secret phrase and teleports, and presumably he teleported to the agent-based Tvman, so that his screen is restored again. Then a dialogue occurs between the Titans that is not clear to me, and they fly away. But where and why is not clear. But in any case, this episode was unusual and very interesting. I will leave links to all the authors in the description under the video, and then, as I told you at the beginning of the video, I will show you a completely new universe called Skibidi Trashcan, and this universe attracted me with a new race of agents and their interesting abilities. For understanding, I will analyze for you one of the episodes that begins like this. Cameraman agents, as usual, go through the most difficult times. They hide from dangerous toilets, but in this universe these are not toilets. But Trashcan even helps them defend themselves with some kind of armed helicopter, but unfortunately it is shot down. Then one of the cameramen tries to attack the enemy using a blaster, but the opponents in this universe are so crazy that despite that the enemy has already killed cameraman's agent, he starts shouting at him and then switches to the POV operator. But suddenly a new race of agents appears and disarms the enemy, and then this agent begins to destroy the enemy, and no matter how funny or strange it may sound, but a new race of agents. These are microwave agents that emit radiation from their heads. It's almost like Tvman's agents emit their glow from screens. Only these agents emit radiation that destroys all opponents and also negatively affects cameraman agents, because further after the new race of agents dealt with opponents, cameramen began to feel very bad, and they even started to have the inscription radiation detected on the camera. But microwave agents came up with an invention thanks to which the cameras did not absorb radiation. The POV operator uses this invention and ceases to feel discomfort, and in principle this can be the end of this episode of the new universe. And if you like this universe and whether it is worth including it in the next video dedicated to the topic of what if, be sure to write in the comments. In the next video dedicated to the topic that if we discuss the new episode of Skibidi Zombie, and I will also introduce you to the LEGO Skibidi Toilet Multiverse. And if you want the next video to be released as soon as possible, then let's get 5,000 likes under this video, and while you like and subscribe to the channel, let's see a new leak of information about the second part of episode 70, which appeared just recently in Mr. Boom's online store, shows a door, but where is it? And does this leak relate to the previous ones? About all this in more detail later. And now I want you to pay attention to the walls. They look a little too clean. Doesn't that seem strange to you? There is also a control panel for this door, and since it is present, then most likely a lucky cameraman will go there. But what is there? It is possible that this is the very door through which the lucky cameraman entered and found this book, which we saw on another leak. But that's just my theory, and you can write your theories in the comments and on my Discord server. Also, since we have received a new leak in Mr. Boom's online store, it may mean that the episode is almost ready, and most likely the episode is being edited now. That is, it is the soundtrack and particles, so most likely the episode will appear in the next 3 days, and I assume that it will be either late on Friday evening or very early on Saturday. In fact, it all depends on your time zone. And in order not to miss new information and the release of a new episode, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on all notifications, as well as join my Discord server. And no, this is not the end of the video, because I know that many of you have not seen my previous videos yet. So now my previous videos have appeared on your screens. Choose any and enjoy watching the video.